literally they're worth more than gold, man. They're worth more than money. I'll be honest with you. Hey, fellow middleman mastery group people. It's your boy Lambo, the host. I'm back at it again. All right, so today what I want to talk about is the second skill you need for high ticket social media marketing. All right, so the very first episode that we talked about was being able to have self-confidence. And I also showed you guys the pitch that I used. So hopefully you guys found it valuable. If you did, comment below. I'll be more than happy to see that. If you're listening on the podcast, make sure you like and you subscribe. Even on YouTube, do the same thing. All right, so the second skill that I want to talk about that you need, and it's not a skill per se, but it's something that helped me out a lot, and it helped me be able to start getting traction, is testimonials. Okay, when it comes to high ticket social media marketing, testimonials are literally they're worth more than gold, man. They're worth more than money. I'll be honest with you. Especially when you're first starting, your testimonials are everything. Okay? And one of the things that, every guru person that knows social media marketing tells you is, don't reduce your prices. Have a price budget that you gotta go. You gotta just get it. A lot of people tell you that you need to make sure that you don't reduce it. You need to charge high, which I believe you should. You should be confident enough to be able to have a budget that, not a budget, an expense, as in your bill. If you're gonna be a 2,000 guy, I'm a 2,500 a month guy. If you do business with me, that's how much I charge. However, when I was first starting, I didn't always charge that. Okay, I did trials. I did free trials and used the testimonials from my free trials to get more customers, all right, and more clients. So let me just give you the second skill that you need, which is testimonial. You have to get really good at getting testimonies from these clients, especially clients that do not use your business. Yes, I'll say it again. Clients that do not use your business. Now, how can somebody not use your business and you will still get a testimonial? Do a free trial. So, I always like to give you, a pitch of what I do, right? So, one of the things is in the middle of negotiations, after I went over what we do, how we can help them, blah, 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 and I hit them with the price. Well, sir, for you to get started with us, we charge $3,000 a month, plus your ad spend. And I always wait, because every time I say that, oh, sir, woman, madam, every time I say that, there's always like this quietness, right? The owner always gets quiet, and shit, I get quiet too. We both just stare at each other till they say something. And the reason why I wait for them to say something is because literally the first person to speak after the price has been dropped loses. Right? Now the reason why I'm saying that is because if I drop my price, which is $3,000, look, my goal is to get 2,500, but I'm gonna say 3,000 because I'm leaving room for negotiations, baby. We're gonna have to negotiate something, right? So when I drop that price and I start talking about it or justifying why I'm charging $3,000 after we have just went ahead and talked about all my services and what I could do for you, and I start justifying it again, I start to lose credibility. Okay, so I put that down there, and then they're gonna hit me, whoa, that's expensive. And I say, you're right, it is. It's an expensive service. So where we sign? All right. Now, I learned this from Grant Cardone, of course. Just because somebody says something is too expensive doesn't mean they don't want it. if you do a good job pitching what you could do for them, 9 times out of 10 they might complain, and they want it. And it's your job then to massage the price. So I put $3,000 down, knowing for a fact if they go, boom. I mean, I do have clients that pay me $3,000 now, but before I got those clients, dude, I was just winging it, man. I'll be honest with you guys, I was just winging it. So I'll put it down. They'll say it's too expensive. We'll do the dance, and then if they're not ready to move forward right then and there, when I realize that they're not ready to move forward right then and there, what I do is I tell them this: okay, why don't we do this, Mr. and Mrs. Customer? Why don't we do this? I am so confident that I could bring you business that I'm willing to do a free 2 weeks. You don't pay me a dime. Okay? Now, before you do this, before you do the free trial aspect of the business, you have to at least try to earn the business, which is what I'm talking about, the massaging. Okay? So I'll give you forms of type of massaging. I drop the price, $3,000. Oh, nah, Lambo, that's too expensive. We can't do that. I understand it's expensive, man. I definitely get it. Where are we signing? You're not getting a Lambo. We're not gonna pay $3,000. Oh, okay. Now, why is that? Well, your price is too high for what you're doing, Lambo. I don't think we need to pay that. Oh, okay. So the price is too high. So if the price was lower, you would move forward. Is there anything else that would stop you from moving forward? Well, you know, as I said, the price is too high, man. We can't do that. We're not looking to do that right now. You know, you just popped out of nowhere. Okay, I get it. Listen, I get it. I just came out of nowhere. It makes sense. I just came out of nowhere, and here I am trying to sell you a $3,000 marketing agency cost on something that would help you make some money. I get it. Now let me ask you this. Let's say I was charging $5,000 right now, and you're paying me $5,000 plus your ad spend. Let's say you were paying me $7,000 right now, and I was able to bring your business an extra $50,000 to $100,000. Would that be justified? And I shut up and I wait. Of course. I mean, if you're paying that, who wouldn't do business? I mean, it makes sense. Oh, okay. So, is it fair to say that if I was bringing you $50,000 to $100,000 a month on my services, you'd pay? Of course. Okay. So the only reason that I'm getting then is if the price was lower, you would move forward. Of course we would. Well, sir, I can tell you right now that we don't like to just lower our prices. The reason being is we're bringing you service. We're bringing you something that will take your game, your business to the next level. And in order for us to do that, imagine if we were giving that to everybody for free. We're trying to make you the dominance. We're trying to make you the dominant business in your sector. I work with a lot of dealership owners, by the way. So for dealerships, I say, we're trying to make you the #1 dealership here in this area. And in order for us to do that, guess what? We can't go and sell ourselves to everybody for a little bitter. Because not only are we devaluing what we do for companies, which is exponential growth, but there's no value in that for the agency, for us. So why don't we do this? We're very confident in what we do. Okay, we're confident that we can bring you business. So, well, if you will allow me, what I could do for you is you would only pay 10% of our fee, and then we will market for you. This is the first negotiation thing that I want to do, guys. So if they still don't want to pay me my price, whatever, this is the first negotiation thing that I do. I tell them, okay, 10%, which would be $300 plus their ad spend. Okay, if they say no to that, that's when I go into the second one. Then I tell them, okay, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, I understand that you see the value here. Am I right? Yes, we do. You also see that there's something, but you just don't trust that we could get you there. And I understand. I apologize for not being able to convey what we could do all the way to make you be comfortable enough to go ahead. Why don't we do this? We will market for you for free for 2 weeks. You're not going to pay me for my services. All right? You're not going to pay my staff. You're not going to pay the Texan, the information that we're going to be sending you. You're not going to pay for any of that. All you would do is you would be paying for your ads that you're already spending right now. Okay? Nothing will be different. For 2 weeks, we're going to market for you. And all I ask in return is that once the 2 weeks is up, you will give me a valid answer. Yes, we're ready to move forward, or no, we're not. Is that fair? Yes, Lambo, it's fair. Okay. And then one more thing. We want a testimonial from you. And it could be as honest as possible. You could say, Lambo services was garbage. I still want that. Or Lambo service was amazing. He brought me traffic. Whatever you want to say, we want a video testimonial from you. Is that fair? Since you're not paying us for our service anyways, right? They're going to say, okay, cool. Makes sense. And boom, you just got your first testimonial, guys. Hopefully, you guys have found this kind of informative. I like to always do this dialogue and play out. If you guys have any questions that you're having a hard time with, make sure you comment below. If you're listening to us on the podcast, make sure that you go on the YouTube channel and comment below, or comment on the podcast as well. I'll be able to answer all your questions for you and actually make videos on questions that you guys are having a hard time with. Hopefully you guys have seen the second skill that you need for a high ticket marketing agency, which is being able to get testimonials. All right. So I'll see you guys on the next episode, and thank you for listening. All right.